And with tip-off.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, Trae Young has...
Well, it's tough for defenses to stop Allen. Thanks for that. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Evan Fournier is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Robinson in at center. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. Walker with a steal. Moving it up. Fournier up top, defended by Bogdanovich. Walker's shot is off.
And a lot's changed for Kemba Walker. Bought out over the summer. And, of course, this was after he was sent out to Oklahoma City with the Thunder. Now, Kemba gave up some cash in that buyout, but he feels like he's in a great fit with the Knicks to help them make another run.
Shot clock at 6. Young from long range. Kept alive. Capella, the pass to Young. For 3, Collins. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Pass to Fournier. Outside Barrett. Shot is up. Rebounded by the Hawks. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now Young, outside Bogdanovich. Capella, the pass to Young. Bogdanovich from long range.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And again, the Knicks missing. The Hawks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Young. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Fournier, the pass to Walker. Outside Barrett. Fournier against Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Young against Walker. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's the 3. Young misses. The Knicks have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Down low. Here's Robinson. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Capella. And that one misses.
It didn't take long for a lot of people to take notice just how dominant a defensive player Mitchell Robinson was going to be in this league.
Yeah, that one's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Robinson. The kick out to Walker. Left side Barrett. Randall with it. Collins defending. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Hunter on the wing. Here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Walker for 3. Robinson passes to Walker. Over Young. Up again. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Outside Robinson. Kicks it out to Barrett. The 3 ball. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fournier against Bogdanovich. Shoots a fadeaway. That's tipped.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, the Hawks. On the wing, Fournier. Pass to Randall. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Here's Randall. No good. A bit long that time.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be back right after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor for New York, Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward. Inside we have Randall and Robinson, and it's Walker in at the 1 spot.
And he's really silencing all the haters. Randall has become a guy you can run the offense through time and time again.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
They were ice cold in the first quarter, but they got through it, and they're settling in now and starting to find some good shots.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now, and Randall effectively became a point center starting last year.
And Coach put him in spots where he can make easy reads, so Randall knows exactly when to attack and when to look for a teammate.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Randall, the pass to Walker, back to Randall.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Young. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Young's got his second bucket on the night. Up top, Randall. Collins defending. Back to Randall. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. There's Young with the 3 on target from range. Young's got 7 points.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Walker against Young. Walker passes to Fournier. Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach BA that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
Back to Bogdanovich. Pulls it from the corner. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Walker passes to Barrett. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Young. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 1.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Pass to Barrett. Now Walker. Inside. Randall, pass to Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Fournier. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Minute 32 left in the first half of this game. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. downtown. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Fournier finds Walker. Outside Fournier. Shot to stop the run. Offensive board. Robinson gets the bucket.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Young. He has 7. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Collins. To the middle. Here's Hunter. And he gets it to go.
This is a nice version of DeAndre Hunter. Aggressive, using his strength. And he has all the tools.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
New York trailing. Now here's Walker. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there it is for him. Here's Young with the drive. A big-time effort for Trae Young. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
New York shooting around 35% for the game. Cam Reddish is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Lou Williams. Then it's Gorgie Jang. And it's Herder in at the 2. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. Shot clock at 6. Randall, good.
The balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randall stays on the ground in this catch and shoot situation and looks fluid.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Jang. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first one falls.
Gorgie Jang.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Walker passes to Fournier. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Randall. Back to
Good contest as Herder's size really helping that time.
the 3. Atlanta gets it back.
Cross foul. Cam Reddish. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
New York has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Fournier. To the wing, right side. Outside Barrett. Left side Robinson. For 3, Randall. The shot won't fall. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Jang. Back to Reddish. Nifty move. The kick out to Williams. It's Herder on the wing. To the paint. And stolen by Barrett. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Walker with it, guarded now by Williams, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it. Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
Williams in the post. Walker covering. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Gallinari finds Williams. Drops in the three. Herter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
On the wing, Burks. Here's Toppin. Back to Burks. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, good work from Gallo there, but you forget sometimes at 6'10" that he can come up with those kind of defensive plays.
Back to Rose. Fires the three. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Williams against Rose. Williams on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Goes back up. Noel with the rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off. Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Williams, and he gets that one. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Well, this is what gets his teammates going. The veteran Williams shaking and making the defense work.
A minute 9 left in the third quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And Obi Toppin, a bit of a late blooming front court prospect, but boy did he blossom as a senior, coming out of nowhere to be one of the top players in college basketball, ending up as a top 10 pick.
Here's Reddish looking for his first basket, still in this one. Williams passes to Gallinari. And it's stolen by Noel. To the inside. Back to quickly. Down low. Inside. Pass to Noel. The putback. Ooh, poked away. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Herter. Back to Williams. Gallinari for 3. The shot no good. Here's Toppin. He takes it in. Quickly from outside. The shot comes out. He got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks ahead, leading by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Toppin. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Noel in at the 5 spot.
Well, he's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Rose against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up the 8-footer. Rose can't connect. The Hawks leading. Here's the 3. Left side Herter. Fires for 3. Atlanta gets it back. Reddish on the wing. Over Rose. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Don't expect Reddish to let an opportunity like that get passed up. Confident in the mid-range.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. To the paint. Stolen by Burks. Right wing. From deep. Rose. Rebound Atlanta. Pass to Herter. Fires from deep. The Knicks with the rebound. Noel's got his 4th rebound in this one. Quickly with the ball. Here's Toppin. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Williams passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Love to see Gallo close to the rim. He really finishes nicely with that jam.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Group out there, and the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson, he's checked in for Burks.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
Now here's Quickly. Here's Robinson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And Mitchell Robinson's mobility on display there, setting a solid screen and then a direct cut to the basket.
Rose against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter. 5 on the clock. There's Young with the 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Well, the teammates and the coaching staff know that he's going to take those kind of shots as Trey takes a quick one.
Rose against Young. Rose outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trey Young. That'll be a second foul of the game for the Knicks. Julius Randle comes in for Noel. And it's Burks in for Quickly. Now here's Rose. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Randall for three.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Burks. Bogdanovich, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And Toppin just going right through the defense that time to earn a couple.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Rose against Young. Pass to Collins. No good with the triple. New York has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. But for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Making them when it matters most. Those trips to the line can build some confidence.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Burks finds Robinson. Back to Burks. Here's Toppin. Hunter covering. And here's Randall. Randall draws the double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Knicks now. Just 3 to shoot. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Young. The kick to Hunter. Back to Young. Lots of room. It's good!
Oh, big time from DeAndre Hunter, letting it all hang out.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
And so it's Atlanta who scraped by with a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Hart. GA.
Good evening to you.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. So it Rose on the bench. Here's the five for Tom Thibodeau right now. Randy Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Walker in at the point. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA, Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Randall with the ball, now guarded by Vucevic. Fournier in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
For a while, Julius Randle was an underrated passer. That's no longer the case.
Vucevic to the pass, the ball. Outside, Levine. Vucevic trying to get open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Fournier kicks to Robinson. Randall dishes to Fournier. Back to Randall. Stolen by Ball. Here's the break. Here's DeRozan. That one doesn't drop. So New York will take it the other way.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
And Randall throws it down.
Apparently no one willing to step in Randall's way, and you can see why.
DeRozan against Barrett. And it's DeRozan missing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Walker against Ball. Left side Walker. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Robinson against DeRozan. Passes to Vucevic to stop the run. They grab their own miss.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. The pass to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Fournier. It's stolen by Vucevic. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Walker. Barrett kicks to Fournier. And it's off from three-point range. Bulls trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Shoots over Fournier. Robinson pulls it in.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Barrett finds Randall. It's all in by the Bulls.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Vucevic for the 3. And the Bulls with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Levine against Fournier. Here's Williams. That one doesn't go. And New York will come the other way. Barrett dishes to Fournier. Off target with his 3. Bulls trail by 5. There's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Robinson kicks to Walker. It's Fournier on the wing, guarded by Levine. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. DeRozan leading the charge.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Randall surveying the D. And there's the drive.
Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall with the highlight reel play.
Outside ball. Pass to Williams. Left side, DeRozan. Back to Williams. And it's blocked. And that does it for the first quarter. New York ahead. They lead by 5. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Fournier gets a wide-open look, sinks the three-pointer. Fournier's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Levine inside the three-point line. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Inside, here's Walker. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Walker's got his first bucket in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
And there's the pass to Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randall attacking with ferocity.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Driving inside. Can't cash in from close range. The Knicks leading by 12.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
There finds Randall. To the paint. Pass to Fournier. Fires from deep. Robinson, great positioning on the putback.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
To the inside, stolen by Robinson. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan.
I love the energy Julius Randle brings, and it's something his teammates feed off.
Bulls trail by 18. To end the cold streak, Randall with the block. And he recovers it. Here's Vucevic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
That's on Evan Fournier. You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Williams dishes the ball. Back to Williams. Outside DeRozan. Ball against Walker. Williams trying to break free. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Ball. Randall with some nice D. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Williams double team. Vucevic the pass to Williams. The 15-footer moves back up. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Randall. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Inside, it's stolen by Randall. Fournier against Levine. Outside Fournier. The 3-ball. And they recover it. Rebound by Williams. Bulls trail by 21. And DeRozan kicks to Williams. Out to DeRozan with 4 seconds on the clock. Misses off the right iron. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been at. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A stellar first half for Julius Randle. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And last game, and that should do it with the second.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. They've got Noel. Toppin is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Rose. And it's quickly in a shooting guard. Jones kicks to White. Toppin pulls it in.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Noel finds Rose. From deep three-point range. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. White against Rose. White the pass to Jones. Left side Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Here's White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
A confident scorer with an attacking mindset. If you're the defense, don't let Kobe White watch you slipping.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Rose passes to Toppin. Lets it go from 11. Rose looking around. Knocked loose. Noel dishes to Rose. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Knicks lead by 21.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
White the pass to Jones. White dishes to Bradley. Outside, Jones. He kicks to White. Back to Jones. Over Rose. And he overshot that one, missing. And Greg with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
He goes up again. Goes up again. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing, more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Back to Rose.
2 minutes.
Puts up a three.
2 minutes.
A shot that time, not on target. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
And now it's top and running. He can go all the way. Passes it to Rose. It's stolen by Jones. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside, White takes the three. The Knicks pull it in. Rose in the post, guarded by Bradley. Outside Rose. New York, no good that time either.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Here's Bradley, and the rejection by Noel. And they get it back. Here's Green, kicks to Johnson. 5 to shoot. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. The Knicks leading by 19 points. Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Kobe White in the open floor is a blur. Great burst with the ball.
He can fly right by his defenders. He knows when to turn the Jets on, GA. Very big part of his offensive production.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Double team on Rose. Toppin kicks to Quickly. The pass to Rose. Lets it go from the wing. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Toppin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Now here's Rose. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And so it's New York in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Knicks leading by 23. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Barrett finds Fournier. Back to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Fires the 3. Vucevic with the rebound.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Into the lane. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Fournier. It's Barrett on the wing. Drills it from outside.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Fournier against Levine. At the elbow, Vucevic. Left side, Walker. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Vucevic. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Walker against Ball. And Walker kicks to Fournier. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Ball with it is picked up by Walker. Passes to DeRozan. Trains the three-pointer.
This is not DeRozan's natural range, but through hard work, he's making more and more of these.
Walker against Ball. It's Fournier on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For 3, Levine. And the Bulls, another 3.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Randall kicks to Robinson. Back to Randall. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The pass to Levine. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Vucevic. Knicks on defense. It's an 18-point game. Off the inbound, no good. Walker's shot is off.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Outside Williams to the paint. Here's Vucevic. That shot off the mark. And New York the other way now.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered.
Oh!
Mitchell Robertson. Wow, I can't believe that one.
That was incredible. Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Here's Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. A second chance effort. And it's Vucevic missing. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter, and he gets it to go.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Fournier against Levine. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Kick out to Levine. Pass the ball. Vucevic trying to get open. A three-pointer, no good. Walker taking his time here. So no problem for New York as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Confident and ready for action. The Bulls as they head to the locker room. Before we get started, we've got Jeff.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Remember, he didn't join the NBA until he was 25. But Bogdanovich has such a strong reputation as a long-range shooter.
Now here's Ball. Outside Levine. Pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. They double-team Vucevic. Stolen by Collins. Outside Young. First quarter, just over a minute played. Capella, pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Yep, that one goes.
The confidence Bogdanovich plays with is infectious. Superb at capitalizing from these spots.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
And Ball gets it to go.
Now look, you see the athleticism right there? You gotta like watching Ball go into the lane to finish.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Ball. In transition, here they come. Here's Levine. That one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young with it. Guarded now by Ball. Takes the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Back to Levine. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Vucevic's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Now here's Collins. To the middle. Here's Capella. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Great hands. You can't let Capella get established down there. Once he does, you pretty much cook.
Back to ball. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Oh, wow, I just love the commitment by Capella. Rolling to the rim hard, even just after setting that perfect screen.
Ball against Young. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Now here's Ball. Right side, Williams. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
I just love the ball movement.
Chicago trailing here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside, Williams puts up a three. And no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Hunter with the ball, guarded by Vucevic. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Left side, Williams. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Levine for 3. The Bulls with another miss. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 17-4 run. Bogdanovich, no good. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Ball passes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Over Young. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 6.
That added muscle helping Lonzo there, looking stronger and more confident on these takes.
And so it's Atlanta with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And the Hawks looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Small forward.
A blur in the open floor. Levine is great at hustling and converting in transition.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
Young finds Capella. Three-pointer. Young can't hit.
That would have been a big 3 if he drained it, answering back to the triple at the other end.
Outside Levine. The 3. Capella with a rebound. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
Ball with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Here's Levine. The 3 from Ball. Offensive rebound. On the wing, DeRozan. Ball outside. The 3 is up. And there's the rejection.
Oh, you couldn't ask for a harder worker than Bogdanovich. It takes a lot of effort to cover a shot.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Chicago's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Collins passes to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And here comes the break. Up ahead. And Levine throws it down.
Take a look at Levine in the 2015 dunk contest. You see this man is very comfortable playing above the rim.
Collins outside. Launches it. Zach Levine clears it away.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich against Vucevic. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And he lobs it up top. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
This is the connection Ball has with these guys. He has a strong sense for when to go for the alley-oops.
Young against Ball. And here's Collins for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Hunter. Collins, a good look. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Oh, showing off the playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up and makes the unselfish play.
There's Young with the 3. Fires in the triple. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in your offense.
Ball passes to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Williams from long range. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Hunter, good.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Pass to Levine. Now here's Williams. Collins defending. Here's Levine for 3. Rebound, Trae Young.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Left side Young. There's the triple. Can't get it to drop. Now Ball. So we conclude the first half. The Hawks on top. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Atlanta had no problems getting going. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a 10-4 run to start things off. They came on extremely strong as the... And that does it for our halftime show.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Chicago.
Substitution for the Bulls.
And here's Herter. Pass to Reddish. Here's Jang. Outside for Gallinari. Takes a 3. Atlanta again missing.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
Johnson passes to White. Outside, Green. Back to White. The 3 is up. The shot off that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Pass to Reddish. The kick out to Williams. They get the rebound. It's Herter on the wing. Over Green. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Johnson with a bucket.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Herter. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by White. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. A clear look for Green. That one a little long. The Hawks have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Some room here for Williams. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. So you don't get many chances easily.
Out on his own on the break. Finished off the break. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Although he's a little older now, Williams still possesses fantastic speed, showing it off right there.
Now here's Green. Herter defending. Williams against White. A good look from Johnson. And the shot falls short that time. The Hawks leading. Here's Reddish. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Pass to Bradley.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Knocked away. Outside Jones. Bradley inside. He's against Jang. The Bulls with another miss. And for the Hawks, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Goes up on the wing. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling for shots. He'd be better off passing up.
White, the pass to Green. No one near him. And they recover it. Back to Bradley. Right side Johnson. White for 3. Counted from distance.
There's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot.
1:06 left in the third quarter. Herter gets the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Green, the pass to White. Here's Bradley. Back to White. Launches it. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
But this is how White is built. I mean, we'll probably always see him take around half his shots from three-point line.
Williams against Johnson. Down low. White with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Atlanta's gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Outside Herter. Driving in. An easy 2 on the layup. Herter's got 5 now.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
To the inside. On the wing, Jones.
Oh! He's trying to tear the hinges off the rim.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then there's Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in at the point guard position. Outside Herter. Levine comes with the double team. Williams from long range sends it home from three-point land. And the Hawks lead by 2.
One of his go-to shots. Williams is terrific at finding space on the perimeter and sinking it from deep.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Levine against Williams. Back to Levine. Inside. Here's Vucevic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Ball against Williams. Pass to Reddish. The kick out to Williams. To the inside. Jang. Outside Gallinari. The three ball. And the Hawks with another three.
As a stretch 4, those are the shots they're depending on Gallinari to hit. He rounds out their offense when he's hitting those shots.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Down low. Collins finds Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Bogdanovich on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Pass to DeRozan. Now ball. Defended by Bogdanovich. Here's Levine for three. That shot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target from three-point range. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Shot by Levine, no good.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And he gets the bucket.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Back to Young. Wing shot on the way. Bullseye!
2 minutes.
And the Hawks lead by 3.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
On the wing, DeRozan. Outside Levine. Vucevic in the post. Guarded by Capella. Right side, Williams. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got assist number 5 here tonight. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Collins outside. Young against Ball. Right side Young. That one goes. Count it. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Pass to Levine to tie it up. puts up a three. Unable to get that one.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Hunter passes to Young. This one for three. Young missing again.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
No, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Young against ball. Stolen by Young.
Playing a little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And here's Hunter from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Vucevic with it. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Just all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Chris West.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Now let's send it down to David.
Thank you, Kevin.
I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Knicks, sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Walker in at the one spot. Now, here's Collins. It's Young on the wing, just 3 to shoot. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. A shot, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
And it's got to be liberating for Walker these past few seasons, not having to do everything himself.
Right. He spent 8 years in Charlotte, guys, and carried such a heavy burden night by night, only to make the playoffs in just 2 years. But this guy, boy, you love it. Never sulked, never demanded a trade, always a true pro.
Now Walker following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Young. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Shot's good by Walker.
Well, the catch and shoot is Kemba's game, right? He can play in pick and roll, or he can play off a teammate.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hunter with it, picked up by Barrett. Here's Young, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Walker against Young. And Walker kicks to Robinson. And stolen by Hunter. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Collins is running. Back to Capella. Young passes to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Fournier, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, this is one of Fournier's go-to shots. Such a strong sense from when to fire from that distance.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pulls up on the wing. High post Young. Capella, the pass to Collins. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Randall with the bucket.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And it's not talked about all that much, but Barrett makes a huge contribution on the glass.
Right. He's aggressive. He's instinctive. He has added good weight, and the athleticism to beat people to those 50-50 balls is important.
Now, here is Young. Down low. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Young.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Fournier dishes to Barrett, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. .153 left in the first quarter, and they pick up 2.
Well, defense is smart to get close to Randall, but he powers through it anyway.
Young against Walker. Outside, Bogdanovich. Stolen by Robinson. It's 2-on-1. Here's Fournier. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Boy, this guy's a gifted athlete, so if Evan Fournier gets that deep a post position, look out.
And Young kicks to Collins. 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Hey, Doris, one thing you can count on with Mitchell Robinson, he's going to make the majority of the shots he takes.
Right, think about it. Back in 2020, he shattered the record for highest field goal percentage in the season. Most of his buckets right at the cup in the restricted area. This guy has plenty of time to expand that range, and we know he's working on it.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Williams up on top, guarded by Walker. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Well, just tremendous quickness and great release by Danilo Gallinari. Catch and shoot is easy money for him.
Fournier with the ball. Williams picks him up. And here's Walker outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Gallinari. Walker against Williams. Pass to Reddish. To the middle, pulls it up. Stolen by Walker. And here is Robinson. Fournier finds Randall, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Randall to the paint. Outside for Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Randall. 14 feet away. Robinson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
And so it's New York up by... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Zhang is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1. Walker surveying the floor, and the pass to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Now, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
Outside Williams, driving in. That one goes in. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Shot clock at 5. Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Williams against Walker. Herder passes to Gallinari. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Up top, Randall. Gallinari with the rebound. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 12. Here's Herder. Started by Fournier. Here's Zhang. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Zhang's got his first basket.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Fournier dishes to Walker. From outside the arc. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority. He does there.
And Kemba Walker, traded to the Thunder this offseason, was subsequently bought out Before joining the Knicks, Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
The Hawks trail by 12. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Herter, no good. Passes it to Barrett. Robinson on the wing. Jang defending. Back to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From three, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. That's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made. Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now here's Fournier. He kicks it to Barrett. Walker the pass to Randall. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Inside, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Walker against Young. Walker goes in. He takes it in. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got 8.
Listen, if you're going to give Kemba Walker that kind of shot, he will take it. Makes it look easy.
Young with no one around. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The Hawks trail by 9. Hunter on the wing. And too long on the shot.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area. Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
It's very hard to envision a tougher start to a young man's career. Think back, Julius Randle broke his leg in his first NBA game. But to his great credit, he wasted no time getting healthy and becoming productive.
Now, here is Young. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And a wide open look for Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's New York. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have an 8-point lead. And Shaq, what are your... And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Randall. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. The Hawks trail by 8. Williams with the ball. Kicks it to Reddish. Right wing, beyond the arc. Toppin pulls it in. And for the Knicks, they're shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Here's Burks. No good there. So the Hawks will take it the other way. You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically. But he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Hawks. They swipe it. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. And the wide open shot from Reddish. No good on the 3.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Right side Rose. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gallinari with the steal.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
You've got to respect the range of Lou Williams. This guy is a threat to score from anywhere.
And here's Rose after Lou Williams was able to get the 3 to go. One-on-one here. And Reddish with the slam.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Gibson's checked in for Burks.
City Dancer.
And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Back to Rose. Shakes him. And it's good on the way in. Rose has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there.
The Hawks trail by 3. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 9 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here, defending the triple.
Double team on Rose. Pass to Gibson. Wants to get it to Rose, and does. Back to Gibson. Now the pass to Toppin. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Hawks ball.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. High post Young, working on Rose. Bogdanovich finds Collins. Quickly against Bogdanovich. Kept alive. Pass to Hunter. Back to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Rose. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. There's Noel. Makes it off the glass. Noel's got the game tied up here for New York.
How about that show of strength from Nerlens Noel? No fear in how he attacks the defense on these shots.
Young from outside. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go with a three. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everything.
Now here's Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their great outside shooting really fueling this run. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Noel. Stolen by Collins. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading in. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in the 3 spot. Young with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Young against Randall. Here's Capella. There's the pass to Hunter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. New York ball. And it's the Knicks with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Walker. Six to shoot. He feeds it to Robinson. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. Down low, here's Bogdanovich. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. Young against Fournier. And Walker kicks to Fournier. Back to Walker. No one near him. And that one comes up a bit short.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
The Knicks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
It's stolen by Capella. And a deep 3 from Young. They get it again. Capella finds Young. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
From deep. New York, no good that time either.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely.
And it looks like, yep, that's the coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
John Collins.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Just 5 on the clock.
And defensively, Collins has the strength, mobility, and work ethic to be an impact performer.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Robinson, rebounded by the Hawks. Outside, Bogdanovich. The three. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Young pass to Capella. Here's Hunter. Back to Capella. To the inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Fournier against Bogdanovich. From deep, Walker. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Trae Young.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Walker dishes to Barrett. Back to Walker. Some nice passing by New York here. They get the rebound. Robinson passes to Randall. Over Collins. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 15-3 run right now. Lets it fly. That one's not going to go. And New York the other way now. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Randall no good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Young finds Collins. From deep three-point range. Kept alive by Atlanta. The kick out to Young. From deep. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress to impress. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And for New York, sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Walker in at the one.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Ball with it, out defended by Randall. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around.
Oh!
Yeah. And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
Ball kicks to Levine. And here's DeRozan. Deep two from Ball. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Robinson dishes to Walker. Going inside. Back to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Walker against Ball. Here's Randall. Trying to get open is Robinson. Randall with the bucket.
So active and understanding more and more with his experience where to be to get offensive rebounds is Julius Randall.
Ball, the pass to Levine. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Robinson with the block.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Ball, no good.
I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Randall kicks to Walker. Back to Randall. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Rosen dishes to Williams. The kick out to Ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Ball stays with it.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
It's Fournier on the wing. A three-pointer is right on target.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ball finds Levine. Here's DeRozan at the elbow. Vucevic. Ball with a wide open look. And he stays with it. Left side, Williams. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Fournier. That one misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Some nice passing by New York here. Walker the pass to Fournier. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Bulls trail by 11. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Here's Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stolen by Ball. Barrett against DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Randall kicks to Barrett. Back to Randall. On the wing. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, how about Ball? Usually he's the guy throwing it. This time he's the one finishing it off.
Outside, Walker. Outside, Fournier. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's Vucevic. Julius Randle getting it done for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randle. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here. And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
It's stolen by Barrett. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Tips it up. Randle on the follow. Randle's got 10.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Levine with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gonna go that time. Outside, Walker. Finished off the break.
And what hustle from Walker in transition, blitzing up the court to support the fast break.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Right side, Robinson. Back to Fournier. Randle left side. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Chicago ball.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Ball against Walker. Now Levine. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That's his first foul.
His first personal. First team foul.
Here's Levine. They trail by 7. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 6. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Fournier. Back to Barrett. Outside, Walker. Knocked away. Stolen by Ball. On its way from DeRozan for 2. A new 14 for the Bulls. Williams passes to DeRozan. Levine wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Fournier dishes to Randle. Fires for 3. Kept alive by New York. There it finds Walker. Down low. Randle passes to Fournier. Clock is at 3. Robinson. And Robinson is right there. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And they continue to control the glass.
Now here's Levine. To the wing on the left. 1:41 left in the first half of basketball. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Chicago. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Left side, Williams goes up the baseline. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Barrett against Levine. Outside Fournier. Fires the 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Bulls trail by 3. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. .30 seconds left in the first half. Williams dishes to Vucevic. And here is Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And again, no good by Chicago.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Fournier kicks to Barrett. Walker the pass to Randle. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. A fantastic first quarter from Julius Randle. He had 10 points and 2 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
I like what they've done on the glass.
And that's good.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Knicks. Toppin is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Rose in at the point. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Bradley.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Here's Toppin. Pass to Burks. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide open shooter.
Well, he was the College Player of the Year, Brent, in 2020, but Obi Toppin didn't make quite the impact people thought he would as a rookie.
Well, we saw some flashes, and he wasn't used a ton last year. And guess what? That's okay. If you're going to have a 10 or 12-year career and you have to learn slowly before you get acclimated to the NBA, we're going to see his size, we're going to see his athleticism, and we're going to see him grow as a player over the next couple seasons.
Green, the pass to Jones. Back to Green. This one for 3. And it's Noel with the rebound. And so it's Rose bringing it up for New York. They've led by as many as 11 points. Quickly kicks to Noel. To the middle. And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
Noel. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Rose against White. Outside, Jones. Back to White. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The Knicks leading by 5. Rose kicks to Burks. Back to Rose. Inside. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Threading the needle there effortlessly. Rose truly a pro when it comes to running that pick and roll.
White left side. Jones against Burks. Jones drives in. That one, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. There's Noel. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, great ball movement there.
From Derrick Rose.
Bulls trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
White the pass to Jones. Out to White. To the paint. Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. And no good. And the Knicks with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
1:27 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Green. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal. First team foul.
Here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Noel against Bradley. Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
And really the defense fouled in there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. 1:09 left here in the third quarter. Right side, Rose. Passes it to Burks. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, when Nerlens Noel stays very confident offensively, good things like this tend to happen.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. White finds Green. Back to White. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Bradley. And it's in there. Bradley's got 4 this quarter. So it's the Knicks now. Toppin with it to the inside. And Noel with the basket on the assist by Toppin. Noel's got the lead up to 12 now for New York. White against Rose. White looking around. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now, quickly. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Knicks as they wrap up the third quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Quickly kicks to Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and he gets the bucket. 6 points for Obi Toppin.
And the coaching staff loving this. Confidence in Obi Toppin's catch-and-shoot game.
Outside DeRozan. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Ball, the pass to Levine. Traps in the tray.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Quickly kicks to Burks. Outside Rose. Pass to Toppin. Back to Rose. And the pass to Burks. For 3. Ball with the rebound. Bulls trail by 13. Levine passes to DeRozan. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Toppin. He's started by Williams. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Substitution for your Knicks.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Chicago on defense.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
Walker against Ball. Pass to DeRozan. And that one, good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's Fournier on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Walker dishes to Randall. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by DeRozan. In transition, here come the Bulls. And Vucevic throws it down.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Walker against Ball. Here's Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
2 minutes.
Levine kicks to Williams.
2 minutes.
Back to Levine. 6 to shoot. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Out to DeRozan. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
But he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
They double team Walker. Stolen by Levine. And now here comes Williams leading the break. The lead now cut to single digits. That's 10 points for DeMar DeRozan.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Here's Randall. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time for Vucevic. In the corner, it's Levine. To the middle. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Passes to Walker. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. There at the pass to Walker. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
New York moving the ball around. There at the pass to Randall. Barrett dishes to Randall. From deep. They get it back. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Walker with a clean look and a miss there on the triple. An even 3-on-3 break. Ball no good. And so it's the Knicks with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's payday.
Thank you, Kevin. Today's
changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And the pace of this game, Chris, unlikely to be high. Both of these teams like to slow it down. And Chris, as you know, run half-court sets.
Yeah, they don't want to turn this into a ball. His chances will be limited, and it's crucial. In games like this, to get a nice turn. I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers, oh man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young passes to Capella. The 8-footer. Outside, Bogdanovich. Hands it from downtown.
It is evident that Bogdanovich wants to take the next step in the game. I mean, these shots are proof of it.
Young against Ball. For three, Levine gets the three-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Now, here is Young. He dishes it to Hunter. Back to Young. The tray. Another three for Atlanta.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Here's Levine. Back to Ball. 5 on the clock. Vucevic against Capella. On its way from DeRozan for 2. Atlanta with the rebound.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Ball against Young. Ball kicks to Levine. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Hawks leading by 5. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Now, here is Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
DeRozan, that's good.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
Young against Ball. Collins wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by DeRozan. No coverage that time. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Paul with a wide open look. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They will get away with that next time.
Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Chicago.
Bulls trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to DeRozan. Puts up a 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to set shots.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Williams' shot is off. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins is running. And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be back with... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Left side, Williams. Back to Ball. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so here is Chicago. It's a 14-point game. Levine finds Williams. 4 on the clock. From past the arc. Rebound, Atlanta.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Outside Collins. To the wing right side. Misses the three. Bulls trail by 14. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Bulls got his first 3 points of the game.
Continuing to develop his offensive game. I love seeing Ball be assertive with the pull-up jump.
Ball against Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. On its way from Hunter for two. That shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Levine against Bogdanovich. Master Williams. DeRozan for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Young outside. Bogdanovich wide open. Offensive rebound. In the corner, it's Hunter. And the three ball is good. Hunter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Vucevic dishes to Levine. DeRozan surveying the D. And the Bulls another 3. You know, Chris, I remember back in the day and at one point in the Western Conference, they had you, they had Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett, all Hall of Famers, all so great to watch.
Yeah, we had some battles. Can't forget about guys like Nowitzki. You had to play 2 ways. Then if you were a 4, you were a 5. So David Robinson, Karl Malone, Shaq. Yeah, that was all in a week's work.
To the paint. Here's Williams. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Here's Young. He has 6. Passes it to Bogdanovich. To the inside. And Collins gets double teamed. Capella finds Hunter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come.
And there's the pass to Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is a difference maker. It allows him to get any shot he wants.
Ball against Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 10. Outside, Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's only the first time this half. But Kevin, they've done a great job here in that regard.
29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Collins from outside. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
For 3, Hunter. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
A very consistent 3-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Levine looking around over Bogdanovich. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta. 13 points up at...
Thanks.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Basket. Atlanta was looking great right away. Competing with a chip on their shoulders, they started things off with an 11. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Bradley. Derek Jones is out there with Johnson. Then it's White, and it's Green in at the two-guard spot.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive end.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. The offensive rebound. Outside Williams. Out left to the wing. The shot by Reddish, no good. Bulls trail by 11. White the pass to Brandt. Fires for three. Rebound by Williams. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Down low, Chang. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Atlanta shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
To the middle, here's Green. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Williams against White. This one for three. Herter, no good.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
It's stolen by Reddish. Outside Williams. The tray. And it's White with the rebound.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one open.
Herter passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
White with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Jones, no one around him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Hawks leading by 13. Williams scanning the floor. Dishes it to Gallinari. Takes a three. No good. Shot missing. The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's White. Connects on the open J.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, White's a talented player, but very streaky. You never know who's going to show up.
Fires from deep. A shot by Reddish, no good. Bulls trail by 11. And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Williams with the ball. Now Green defending. White with the double team. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Chris, as you said with White, he can make 10 in a row and then miss the next 15.
Well, Kevin, that's just how some players are. It all averages out, and hopefully White can find a little bit more consistency.
Williams kicks to Reddish. Here's Herter.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the three-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half.
Johnson, the pass to Jones. It's deflected, and he gets it back. The lead now in single digits. Bulls shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, and 79% from line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Shoots the three. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Herter passes to Gallinari. The Hawks working the ball around. McKee over Green. Offensive rebound. Out to Gallinari. Over in the corner, Reddish. 5 to shoot. Atlanta again missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Johnson right side. Over in the corner, Green. Out to White. Johnson, the pass to Green. Jones from outside. Atlanta with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The dish to Williams. Back to Herter. Over Jones. And they'll get another chance. Jang, the pass to Reddish. Outside Williams. Trying to end the drought. Unable to get that one. Inside. Here's Jones. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
It could go. No good on that one. And so it's Atlanta bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A good size advantage, and they'll look. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gorgie Dang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Herter. Gallinari kicks to Williams. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Young against Ball. Outside, Levine. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A 300. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Ball finds DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Pass to Hunter. Now Collins. Young for 3. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, Atlanta, they lead by 4.
And pressing a bit here, down in the game, trying to use the three-point shot to get back into it, and instead it's led to a lot of empty possessions this half.
Some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide open man for an assist.
Levine with it. Out to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Ball. There's the triple. Doesn't get it to drop corner. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. Collins with it. Fires from the wing. Rebound by Williams.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Off target from outside.
I know he wants to get him back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They do smart shots, not thieves.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Outside, Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Levine. The pass the ball. Vucevic against Young. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Count it.
Yeah, and Ball doesn't let panic set in. You can see that he plays by a different clock. Even though the shot clock's winding down, he knows how to bail his guys out.
The open shot by Bogdanovich. Back in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. Bogdanovich against Levine. Pass to Vucevic. 1:24 left to play here in the fourth. Young outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. No problems knocking that one down. And it's an 11-point Atlanta lead. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They've got the skills to prove it.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Atlanta.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Clint Capella.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Young against Levine. And again, no good by Chicago.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Back to DeRozan. Tries a three. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have to clear it. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.